Your crimes will set you free. Two brothers with a thirst for revenge, they now roll their dice. Amongst their ranks, a killer and a whisper and a spy, and two lovers reunited, far from their once noble homes. They're all running up that ladder. That's how the story goes. All through the night they scrap and fight by boiling and blood spilt. They pull the strings, cut heads off kings in this gang that they built. Fight with shadows, until pound. Oh, what they want is what they get. Once they got their sights set, they never quit. It's the rise of the conduit. It's the rise of the conduit.
Hi everyone. Welcome back to hopefully what will be another wonderful Rise of the Conduit. I hope you had a great week. We are going to open this episode with someone we haven't seen in a while. Oh my god, as I have their name wrong on the overlay. I apologize. I will fix that, I promise.
I'll take it.
I am so sorry. We have
Craig do be looking different this week.
Yeah, Craig do be looking different as Zeal has returned. Actually,
nice.
I believe I have this correct on this one, so we're just going to change over. Zeal, you've been busy the past month-ish that you have been gone.
Yes.
It's only been a month? Feels like longer.
Month plus. As
Month
you
plus,
saw in the
new game
previously,
plus.
the last that anyone saw of Zeal was when he had successfully helped Mercy off Baz-O-Baz, and Warden briefly received a letter later saying not to look for him. And thus Warden did not. Zeal, as you are coming back from one job, you see this woman on the screen very calmly walking towards you in the mist, being illuminated by lantern light. High heels clicking on cobblestone.
Okay.
And she stops in front of you and says, Lucian Moreau.
Yes.
Do you know who I am?
Zeal, he tries to make out if he can recognize her, but I don't think he does.
I suppose you wouldn't know who I was then, and I suppose that's good.
Should I know who you are?
I guess you two didn't talk that much.
What's this about?
The Conduit has made my job very hard recently. I was tasked with making an arrest in the recent bombing. It's weird. Everyone just keeps saying that it was the Krakens, despite the fact that I know it was you and your brother and his little gang of, well, for lack of a better term, weirdos.
Well, maybe your information is out of date. I haven't been associated with them for a while now.
She walks over to you, retrieves a pile of notebooks from a backpack that she is wearing, and hands them out to you with her hand without saying anything.
Zeal cautiously takes a few steps forward and takes them from her.
Case is closed, thanks to your friends. Strangford's recovered, and he's untouchable now. Until something changes. So, I'm moving on. But, your sister would have wanted you to have these.
At the sound, at those words, Zeal's eyes would narrow and he would tense up. You knew her?
Well, we worked together for many months. She was the first one to get a real piece of solid evidence that Strangford was responsible for the Sparkride assassinations.
So you were her contact. Is that what you're telling me?
We had run into each other at social occasions. She knew I was an inspector and she approached me. She was really brave.
Zeal looks at what he's been given. What did he like? What is he holding?
He is holding, you can quickly flick through. It looks like notes, maps, notes of meetings, places, people. It looks like in some ways it looks kind of insane, like ravings, but it is pointing to a greater conspiracy of Duskfall. And there is
It's
also
her evidence.
It is her evidence, and one of them is actually a personal journal that has notes that she wrote to herself, letters that she never mailed over months, maybe even years.
Mm-hmm. Zeal would focus on that. He would recognize her handwriting on the journal, just immediately pick that out as something important. Did you know? Did you know what was coming for her?
No. I didn't even know what happened. But enough time passes and, well, if someone doesn't see you for a long time in Duskfall, usually that means only one thing has happened. Well, two things. Either someone disappeared them, or they disappeared themselves before someone else disappeared them.
You can see Zeal clenching his fists, tensing as he holds tightly onto the journal, and he starts to tune out the words that she's saying as he opens the journal and he starts to read and skim through and see her words.
There are notes to you. There are notes to your brother. There's even notes to your family. All obviously unsent. And then there are notes about her mission and what she was trying to accomplish. Self-doubts that she had about whether she was doing the right thing. Notes about bluecoats. Really almost anything that you could imagine. It would take you probably days or maybe even weeks to get through all the material. But as you're flicking through, it's really exhaustive. Person will just kind of give you a polite bow and says, "My name is Selena. I wanted to introduce myself in hopes that I'm out of ideas, Lucian. I ask myself all the time, what you and Victor are even doing here. And now I'm just gonna ask you. You haven't been seeing your brother in a while. Did you come to Duskfall to start a crime syndicate, or did you actually care about your sister at all?
The fuck kind of a question is that?
Well, Victor seems to be cozying up to city council members and selling quicksilvers to spirit traffickers.
Let me
Is that
ask
the
you
kind
this.
of person you are?
Do you give a shit about any of this?
Looks at you.
You
Please.
said you're giving up on Strangford. That's it? He's untouchable. That's what you want to tell me. That's your commitment to this.
The law protects him.
Fuck the law. That's why we're here, right? That's why Emmeline was in the position she was in. Just don't tell me that you're going to preach the tenets of the law and then come to me and give me this evidence. Because clearly the law is not working for you.
Do you want to help me do things the right way? Or are you going to solve it your way? It's up to you.
You're going to help me. That's how this is going to work.
Oh, no.
All right. I'll take whatever evidence and help I can get from this. It's fine. If you want to reach me, I'm sure you know how to find me.
Yes, I do. If you haven't checked up on your friends, I would say now would probably be a pretty good time. I think they're making friends with people they should be enemies with.
And who should we be enemies with?
I think the answer to that question is in your hands, Lucian.
Zeal's going to just grab the papers more tightly, and you can see the intense emotions across his face as he wants to say more, but he just grabs the evidence and turns on his heel and leaves.
The rest of you all, I believe you are back the day after some of you going through some human sacrifices and the others walking away from said human sacrifices. And you are all in your hangout together. And I believe many of you have some things you probably want to say to each other. I'm going to get out of the way and let you do that.
Where's everybody standing in the room? Wait, let me place myself.
Maybe we should. Yeah.
1 minute, let me place myself. I'm sitting at the bar having a good little drink when y'all come back from your sacrifice that I don't know about. 1 minute. There we go.
Oh, this is right when we come back, or the day after?
The day after.
Oh, the day after. Never mind.
Oh.
I'm still there. I'm still there though. I'm still having a little drink. Why shouldn't I?
Am I still Eden?
You're still Eden.
Okay.
Unless Eden would let her, let Enid back out.
Oh my god, seeing the Zeal sprite.
Uh,
It's giving one.
I don't think she would yet. Okay.
Anyone?
Anyone got some
Warden's in his room at
spells?
his desk, going over notes and papers as he usually is.
Well, if nobody else is gonna go first, I have a little something I want to do.
Okay.
Warden, you hear a knock at your door.
Oh no. Mommy and daddy.
Come in.
Velvet will step into the room. and close the door behind her.
Ah, yes, Velvet. What can I do for you?
We need to talk.
About?
Several things, I would imagine.
The floor is yours.
First and foremost, you owe me 2 new dresses.
That I do.
2.
2 it is. Whatever you'd like.
Good. I will be sure to cash in on that soon.
As long as I'm there to see you try them on.
Fair enough. If you're paying.
It's only fair, right?
I would say so. Well, that's one item out of the way. I do want to talk about yesterday, but
I'm sure you do.
I think it would be a little more important to talk about whatever is going on, and she motions between herself and you. Like, what are we doing right now?
Right now, we're talking.
You know what I mean.
Please clarify.
This interesting little back and forth we have going lately. I'm not sure how much I like it.
Okay, well... Obviously, you feel like you deserve a position of power, and I intend to grant you that. The others see it as well. If you would like to lead moving forward, please be my guest.
No, I don't think that is quite the way this is going to go.
And she walks over to where you are sitting and will sit on your desk.
You are the leader of the Conduit, because that is what I want.
I'm glad it came out of your mouth then. It's reassuring.
That's what I want them to believe.
Ah, caveat, of course.
There is always a caveat with me, my dear. You should know this.
I know it very well. Well, you want them to believe that I am the leader, and you take charge. What would you like? Besides 2 new dresses.
Oh, do I get to give you a list?
Sure. What would you like? If it isn't my power to grant you this list, let's hear it.
I want to understand a little bit better what it is you want to do here.
What it is I want to do here.
Yes, you've been vague about your plans for the Conduit. How can I steer you in the right direction if I don't know what your goal is?
Well, let's see. I fully intend on making a lot of money,
Okay.
taking a position of power, and making Duskfall a better place.
To what end?
Breaking down the walls that separate the neighborhoods and having our neighbors live in squalor, to start.
You want to change Duskfall?
Yes.
She smiles at that.
I believe that that is true.
That is true.
Yep. And what position do you think you need to have in order to do such a thing?
Well, a member of City Council would be a good start.
Oh. Oh. You see, telling me things gets you so much further than when you do not.
Oh, no one ever seemed to ask, to be honest.
You know, at first
No,
I really
no.
did think it was just about the drugs. Just about the hustle.
No, it's what I know, to be honest. I know the art of the deal and making a good sale, and look, if it comes to selling drugs and that makes us money, it makes us money, to be honest. But at the end of the day, nothing really changes in Duskfall until you force a change.
True. Well,
I honestly, to be honest, I didn't expect Bowmore to survive.
I didn't either. But if you need me to remove some pawns from the board, I can do that. You want an open seat? I will give you an open seat.
Velvet, you are speaking my language.
Of course I am. So, is that what yesterday was? All in service to a better Duskfall?
Look, obviously I have my agreement with Mari, but yes, it is all... Things take time in Duskfall, and nothing moves in Duskfall without a bit of coin. We all know this.
You're right, but do you... I hate to say it like this, but do you fully understand what you are getting into?
Oh yes. I fully understand.
And what did she promise you?
The greatest gift of all, Velvet. Immortality.
She grins at that. Really?
Really? Yes.
My demon only gave me a couple of things. Immortality sounds nice.
Does it?
It does.
Or does it not? Yes.
It does. And what does that immortality look like, I wonder?
Well,
Do
it's
you
still it's still fresh on the mind, to be honest, but look, a position of power, those things take time. Not to say that also moving up to a position of power will draw enemies. You know, can't get a position of power without, I'm sure, a few stab wounds or bullets going past your head. So if immortality is the bargaining chip, so be it.
If I were you, given my experience with such things, you should try to find out precisely what that immortality looks like. Because it might not be what you think.
It's something that has crossed my mind.
I know firsthand what it is like to receive a gift. This is why I'm cautioning you.
And what is your experience with that?
Well, you know the power I hold over people. You've experienced it.
Oh, yes.
That is not the only thing. I have other gifts as well. Things to help me with navigating the wiles of mortals.
And that's why I'm glad to have you be a part of the team.
Yes, the only life I had to sacrifice was my own.
Isn't that the
So.
same for everyone, to be honest?
You know, had I thought even for a second that all of the people I have killed could have amounted to immortality, I might have killed more.
You struck a bad deal, I guess.
Yes, but that was not the requirement of my deal. My deal is to be who I am. Bring what I can bring with these powers to as many people as possible.
It seems to be working very well for you.
It is. But immortality sounds like a nice addition. I think
Maybe you can get a re-up.
I think I shall speak to your friend. I can't call her your woman. She's not exactly a woman, is she?
She's very much a woman.
When she needs to be. Well, we shall have to plan an outing so you can get me my dresses.
And I'm looking forward to the pawns you'll be removing from the board.
Yes, I think I will be working on that soon enough. But first, I have a couple of other things to do. For myself, of course.
Was there anything else you needed?
Do you know anybody who has a ship?
We have a ship downstairs.
Oh no, I mean a big one.
I could think of a few people. Where are you going?
That is a secret, my dear.
Oh, don't get tight-lipped on me now, Velvet.
She will. I assume I have. I'm assuming I have the letter already, since you shared it with me previously.
Yes, would you like to read it out, or would you like me to read out this letter?
I can read it out.
Go ahead.
It says, "Dear V, things back home are going well. Make sure you have a seaworthy vessel in 2 months' time. Once you've secured one, send word, and then meet me 50 kilometers off the coast of South Point to the southwest. The men will go over the routes and the signals. Signed, A." She will pull this letter from her jacket and hand it to you.
So you have a meeting.
I do. I have considered that it might be a trap. And I've also considered bringing someone like yourself with me to perhaps mitigate such an issue.
I think I can source you a quite fine ship, to be honest. When would you like to depart?
Well, she looks at the letter. It says 2 months' time, so we have some time to figure it out.
And it also gives me some time to source you the best ship on the sea.
As I deserve.
Nothing less for you, my love.
Well, that was easy. She will take the letter back. Don't tell anyone about this. It's not for the Conduit this time, but it might help the Conduit down the road.
I would ask the same of you of our conversation. It's not for the faintest of ears.
Oh no, I would never. I don't choose to tell anybody in the crew other than you about such things.
Glad to hear it.
She will, she'll kind of pat you on the cheek a little bit. We'll talk later.
Looking forward to it.
And she will saunter out of the room.
Well, that was a lot.
Oh my
Does
God.
anyone else have conversations they would like to have with each other? Eden, you saw a lot. Is
I
there
did,
anyone
yeah.
you want to talk to about that? Or you
Yeah,
can
we're-
keep to yourself?
Oh, where's Thrill?
Not sacrificing people at the bar.
Thrill is at the bar. Are you having like an Irish coffee? Is that, or are you just
No,
you're getting
it's called
drunk in the
day.
morning?
It's called day drinking. It's called having a problem, Frank.
Okay.
It's called being a sad man.
This is Dustfall after all.
I can drink whenever I want. It's always
Absolutely.
dark out. Please.
Yeah. You look
Who's
more
gonna
sad
tell me
than
no?
usual. Well, you look more sad than usual. More
Do-
pathetic than normal. What's wrong?
Don't ask like you care.
Maybe I do.
Oh, you don't. Come on. You're going
Yeah.
to laugh at me. So, no.
You know. I'm just honest with you, right? If anything, you should trust me more than other people here.
You know, You actually make a fair point.
Mhm.
No
What do you
wonder
mean?
Enid
Yeah.
wants to be you so badly.
Enid?
Yeah, no wonder she wants to be you so badly.
Do you like Enid?
Yes, there are things I like about Enid. She's a delight in her own way. Awkward little ball of adorableness, you know?
Mm. You know that Enid wants to be me, right?
Of
And
course.
I just say the things that Enid wishes she could say.
Indeed. So you are Enid. In a way.
In a way. But
Wonder if there's ever a world where you can blend, mix, smush together. Be
no,
one person.
because I have integrity and Enid doesn't.
Oh, you don't think she does?
No, she wishes she did. I think she believes that she could have it, but
Well, aren't you proof that she could?
no.
No.
I'm a fantasy in a way.
Hmm.
But in fact, maybe your daddy, is similar. Have you ever thought about that? Just a fantasy.
Honey, if you're trying to hurt my feelings, you won't.
No, I'm trying to save them from getting broken more.
Oh my god, this is so real right now. Look, if you're just a fantasy version of Enid,
Mhm.
isn't that a little sad? You're not really your own person then, are you?
No. But
Don't you ever wish you were?
oh, of course. But that's not how it works, though.
Why not?
As long as Enid is around, that's not going to happen.
You really can't just meld.
I think Enid's too broken for that.
Well, that can be fixed, right? Everything can be fixed.
I think the conduit's too far beyond repair, but maybe you could save yourself if you tried hard enough.
Oh, come on.
No.
Now you're just... Look, now... Please.
I
It's not that...
I see you as soft, but that's not a bad thing. You could get out. You don't need to be like a Warden.
Who said I was?
Do you know what Warden it really is? Do you know what he's really trying?
I think I do. I know he's been kind to me and offered me good advice. He's a man who's powerful and can take control of scenarios, and people respect him.
Right, he does the same for Enid, but Enid knows better. She knows. She might act dumb, she might act sweet, but she's a closed trap.
Look, no one in Duskfall is that good anyway. He's not some monster.
Why do you think he asked you to leave the other night?
Because he cares about me.
What do you think he didn't want you to see?
I'm like, I don't know. Stop asking me questions I don't want to answer. I don't know. I wasn't there to see it, and it would be improper for me to theorize.
You know, through, I don't tell you what you want to hear, I tell you what you need to hear, and that's not always kind.
I know.
I think you should ask more why Warden's so kind to you. Not really kind. In a controlled way.
You think he's up to something?
Oh, I know he is.
But, see, I would... It's not that I don't believe you, but... I don't mean this in a self-pitying way, but I don't really offer much to him. He has no reason to manipulate me. It's not like I hold any position of power. I'm not anyone important. Again, I don't mean that in a, like, boo-hoo way, but, like, I'm just some guy. Like, he
Don't
can...
you, don't you think that Warden feeds off of that? Don't you think he knows that you feel that way? That he can make you into something?
Oh. Oh my god, why would you say this to me?
I'm saying look more closely. And don't be afraid like Enid is.
Oh.
So, actually, do you have more of that? Can you pour me a glass?
You pour her a glass. Why do you care so much about... What's it matter to you?
I'm still me in a way. I still always care. I care, but
The people Enid cares about.
but I see more. I'm more willing to accept it for what it is, and I don't think she is yet.
You should work together more.
I don't think you know Enid well enough to say that.
Well, then I suppose I should.
Maybe you should get to know people more.
Easier said than done around here.
Mm.
Nobody's ever up front.
No.
Well, maybe that's something you and I can agree on. We'll always be up front with each other. That would be a nice change of pace.
I always tell you what I think. You already know that.
I know, you're quite mean to me.
I think you like it. But...
Stop that. Stop! That's enough! No, I don't have a complex. Stop. Well, as long as I know it's coming from a good place, yes. Enid's not a total lost cause, though, no matter what you think. No one is. And maybe that's cheesy, but...
She might be more similar to Velvet and Warden in more ways than you might think.
Well... I'm like, my opinion of them is pretty high, though. Fuck! You say that like it's a bad thing. And I don't think it is. I think there's good even in them.
You think eating people is a good thing? Or sacrificing them?
Oh, Enid's coming out with it. Okay. Okay. He probably like... Wait, I have a drink. I can do this.
She's just gonna stop talking, actually. She's gonna go, if you want to go somewhere more private, we can talk, but not right here. Not right now. I'm gonna let Enid take the reins for now. I need to think.
You're just going to say that and then leave.
I need time to plan, but we can meet sometime later, maybe.
Okay.
But I would be very careful about what you do and what you say.
Should I not bring this up then?
No. Wait.
Fine, I'll wait for you then.
I think I'm gonna bring Enid back.
Not the mid-conversation, Enid.
Actually, she's gonna wait to go back to her room to turn back into Enid, I think.
Just watches her very cautiously, like, sipping his drink. What the fuck just happened? That's what
Yeah,
he's
Enid is
thinking.
walking away, posture changes immediately, grabs her hat, and goes back to her room.
I'm like, oh my god. Things are happening. I hate it. Well, that's probably not a great conversation to have before my planned conversation.
What is your planned conversation? Unless someone else have something before I...
Yeah, unless someone else wants to go before. Oh, otherwise, I guess I have to talk to my girlfriend, not girlfriend, my married girlfriend.
You would like to
Married
talk to your
girlfriend.
future ex-girlfriend?
Yeah, my future ex-girlfriend.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if Velvet's conversation with Warden happened at the same time as this.
Yeah, absolutely.
And you just see her waltzing out of his room.
Yeah, that's comedic
Perfect
timing.
Comedic timing, him.
Yes.
Velvet,
Yes.
are you free to speak?
I am.
Perfect. I was hoping I could catch you. Maybe we could go somewhere private? Like, the docks? How about that?
Okay. Lead the way.
I'll head out to the docks.
Get the docks ready while you guys
I need to be at
continue.
the docks for this. I need to be in a place that is comforting to me.
Oh boy.
I've prepared so much for this, and am I ready? I don't know, but let me take another sip.
You prep for this talk?
As any man who's about to talk to a beautiful woman he cares about does.
Momo knows.
I'm gonna turn the music off in one more multiverse. There we go.
Thank you kindly.
You are
That's how you know
welcome.
I care about this a lot, okay?
All
I
right.
prepped. And it's all
Okay.
gonna go out the window.
Okay.
As they walk out, he kind of walks to the end of the dock. And then he turns to face you. His hands
Okay.
are kind of folded behind his back. And, oh wait. Let me bring my little guy down. Okay, here we go. Okay. He turns to you pretty abruptly. You can kind of see on his face that something is troubling him. He's far too easy to read, especially probably for someone like Velvet.
Yes.
So she can probably honestly figure out exactly what he's gonna say next. I'm sorry, is the first thing I should be saying to you. And then the second thing that I should be saying is that I'm sorry for disrespecting you. And then the third thing I should say is that you made me promise something, and then I immediately went back on it. And now I'm scared you don't trust me. I hope
She, you can tell she's got like her arms crossed. She's not during this, you know, she's looking some kind of way and is just listening, giving him a chance to speak. And then he starts talking and she relaxes a little bit. And she nods. So you understand how I feel right now, then, if you know that much.
I do. I think a little bit I do, at the very least.
Thrill, it takes a lot for me to even consider trusting someone.
I know.
We talked about changing things between us, and same day you went against the things we talked about.
He winces a bit. I know.
There are rules.
Mm-hmm.
This cannot happen again.
I don't think it ever will.
Well, I see no reason not to give you a chance. You don't have experience with this kind of thing.
What do you mean?
Well, you're not used to doing things the way I do them.
No.
So, you deserve a chance to adjust.
That's generous.
We both learned about your uncle at the same time. Had I known who he was, even though I knew him before I knew you, things likely would have been different.
Do I want to know in what way?
I suppose that would depend on things. All sorts of things. I can't rebuild the past. I can only speak to what has happened.
Well,
Your uncle and I have business dealings as well. And I cannot simply walk away at this point from that aspect of things.
it looks like he wants to say something, but then he shuts his mouth.
I know. But when you make a certain amount of deals to fix things, to further the goals of the Conduit,
What does he
And-
offer you?
well, we did get the good drugs back. There was a price to that. I can't tell you what that price was, but I have to help him with some things.
But what if we didn't have to get our drugs from him? Then you wouldn't, right? You'd be free of him. Right?
I don't think it's that simple.
Why isn't it?
Because he's not going to take too kindly to us replacing him as its supplier. That means he doesn't get the money that we owe him.
You done bad.
Do you wish to go to war with him? Because I don't.
He won't. Not
Thrill?
with me.
Maybe not. But I think your uncle, at least, has eyes everywhere. And that means that war with him would be difficult.
He is taking this seriously. He is. Only because she's saying it. He does not look like he is scared of that prospect at all. He doesn't say anything, but I think his facial expression gives that away.
Thrill, I am not a fighter anymore. War is not something that is on my to-do list.
I don't think it would be a problem.
She just kind of looks at you. Oh, to be young and to think you are invincible,
It's not that.
isn't it?
No. He won't touch me if I ask. And he won't touch you if I ask. Look, there's a lot that I don't have in this life, but that I do.
All right.
There's not many ways, or not many places that I can get my way. But that is one of them.
I hope it's true.
I don't know that this has worked before, but it is.
Mm-hmm. All I know is that he has certainly heeded your request to not hurt me anymore, because it hasn't happened since. That's what you are worried about, yes?
He quirks his head a little bit because he only faintly remembers this.
Oh, that's true. You don't remember. But he told me. He told me what you said.
Then I could ask again.
Oh, she'll step up to you and kind of like put her hands on either sides of your face. You are too sweet. Why you like me, I could never say.
Because you're better than you think.
Is that true, or is that what you want to believe about me?
Could be a mix of both.
Hmm.
I think everyone's capable of good. I think evil people are made, not born. People do horrible things, not usually just because they can, but because they have to. And I think that you feel like you need to do these things, but I'm here to tell you that you don't. And that you are good.
Hmm.
And that's why I love you.
She knew that was coming.
Hey!
She just kind of looks away a little bit. Yes, I suppose so.
You don't believe me, do you? He'll turn your face back to him.
I do believe you.
Do you?
I do.
Are you just telling me what I want to hear?
No. If I was telling you what you wanted to hear, you wouldn't remember after.
Well, I hope you know that I mean what I said.
She nods. I believe that you mean it.
But is that enough?
I need you to prove it as well.
Then tell me how.
How to prove that you love me?
Oh, yes. Yes?
Follow the rules, Thrill.
Follow the rules. Whose rules? Yours?
That's the best way. If you can prove that you can handle it, then maybe I can trust you enough to say it back.
So you already feel it then, you're just holding it back.
She smiles.
I knew it.
She just kind of grins a little bit.
I'm feeling smug. Well, now that you're not upset with me, right?
Right.
Perfect. Then I can tell you about an exciting thing.
What do you mean?
Lord Bowmore owes me a favor.
Wait. What?
He said he's in my debt because I saved him. He looks very proud.
She kisses you.
What?
Yep.
Yes!
This is very good news.
It is. I already know how I'm going to use it.
Oh?
He slows down for a second. Him got excited, like puppy excited, like, oh my god, listen to this cool thing. Him.
Record scratch.
Wait. I've thought about what I'll use it for.
And do you care to share with me?
Do
You know how good I am at political maneuverings.
Well, do I share what I want to do with my girlfriend? Do I trust my girlfriend?
Do you? Does Thrill
She did just
trust
give you a big
Velvet?
old smooch.
Well, I'm going to use the favor. I have to bring it up now. I didn't intend to bring this up, but just, I have to now.
Yeah?
I think he can get me a seat.
A seat. Where?
As a council member, my dear.
Oh.
It's
What?
something that I've always wanted, and to have a doctor on the board would be... I mean, think about the change that would happen. He gets very excited when he speaks about this. Not so much like... You can see it in his face, like he's very passionate when he says this. Just think about the change that I could enact if I could write laws for the city. I mean, when we were... You know that day when we were accepting all those people at the apothecary that couldn't get treated otherwise?
Right?
Imagine if I could do something about that for all of Duskfall. All of it. If I could write laws that made medicine more available to all of the city... I mean, physicas are so rare, it's absurd, really, when you think about it. But I could change that. Y'all, I feel stupid saying this. Stop.
You know, she smiles at you. I think that is a lovely idea.
You think it's a smart idea, though, right?
Yes. Absolutely.
And it's totally feasible. I mean, the man owes me a life debt. All it would take is, like, me killing Strangford or something, and then a seat would open.
So, you need to open the seat yourself.
And then I need a majority vote. Beaumont has allies already that he could swing to vote for me, plus his vote as well. It's a majority vote. I have the position. It's easy.
And how do you plan to kill Strangford?
I don't know. There are lots of ways.
Maybe we can work on that together.
Poison, bomb. Combination of the two.
Hardcom.
Yeah. Could be
Yeah,
easy.
it could be.
But
I think with your help, we could do it. You and I.
you mean that?
Of course.
But that requires killing a person. I mean, he's a bad person, to be fair.
Darling, I feel like we've talked about this before.
What? Killing people?
Do you remember? This was a while ago, so maybe not. When you first joined the Conduit, I asked you, how many people have you killed?
Oh, none.
None. I see.
Well, that would be... I feel like if I said yes, that would mean that I'm a bad doctor, right? No one's ever died on my table.
She comes to this realization of like what your definition is of that, and she just kind of, True. Interesting.
What's interesting?
Just with how quickly you speak of hurting others, killing them, removing them from seats, it sounded to me as though you have done it before. A little
No.
bit.
I haven't. But it seems easy enough.
It is.
And
But once you start, it's difficult to not do it again.
I don't know about that.
I do.
Well, what if you were in a position where you didn't have to?
I love how you are so idealistic. It's
What?
very sweet.
Isn't that the only way that things change? People who are idealistic actually enact the ideals, right?
I would argue that upheaval is what causes change.
Well, that's what I intend to do to Strangford, so... Heave him out of his fucking seat.
Do you think you're going to do that with him being able to leave?
Oh, well, no, he's definitely going to die. That's the only way a council seat opens up. You either have to retire or die. And he's too young to die of natural causes. So I'll have to kill him. But when you think about it, I've run the numbers on it. His life, and consequently, if I have to kill a few guards on the way in, the medical laws that I put in place greatly outweigh the lives lost on that day. So it's a win-win, really, at the end of the day.
You're absolutely right. I agree.
You're being very agreeable.
It's a good idea, isn't it?
I think so.
I think so as well. Is it wrong that I'm supporting you? Did you expect me to do otherwise?
I guess there's no reason why you shouldn't. And besides, it would greatly benefit you to have me there as well, right?
Of course.
And the Conduit in general.
Have you talked to Warden about this plan? I feel like he would support you in this.
I haven't. I honestly, for a long time, didn't think I was capable of it until we had dinner last night with my father. And he brought it up, the Lord Governor. And I realized if he could do something like that, then I could.
True. Why shouldn't you?
Why shouldn't I? And besides, I'd make better use of it than anyone else I know. Half the people in Duskfall aren't worth shit, so... Why shouldn't I have it? I'd be a much better replacement than Strengthford.
She nods. Yeah. Sure.
And then you wouldn't have to work for my uncle anymore.
Maybe. Maybe so.
No, maybe. You wouldn't have to. At all. You could work for whoever you wanted. I'd be in a spot where I could kill anyone who opposed you.
Good point.
What?
You would be in a better position than most.
And then I could protect you.
Oh, how sweet.
Not that you need it, of course, but it would make me feel better. And the Conduit would be safe as well.
True.
No one would ever mess with them. I could make sure of that. You're looking at me in a certain way.
Am I?
What is going through Velvet's head right now?
Her, in the back of her mind, she's just like, this is perfect. This is
What is perfect?
absolutely what she wants.
The wheels are turning.
Oh, yeah.
But what is it that you want? What do you mean?
Okay.
Wow.
I can't believe.
And I think we can cut that there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
Zeal. You've had a
Muted.
busy last few days going over the documents that Selena gave to you. I assume your next stop is to go home and have a discussion with your brother.
Yeah, I would probably try to sneak in and be waiting for Warden.
Okay. You managed to catch him alone without other party members knowing that you're back, waiting in his room when he comes back from an errand. Warden, you come back and your brother is sitting at the chessboard.
Oh. Lucien, I didn't see you there. Welcome home.
Thanks.
How have the Saints been?
Oh. They're always the same. They don't change. And as you see Zeal, you haven't seen him in a while. His hair is a little shorter. He's not wearing the tie that he usually wears. And you can see poking out of his sleeves some new tattoos a little bit. It looks like he's got a good amount of work done. As well as you see like a few new scars. Also, on his neck, one on his face.
Looks like you've been through the ringer.
Well, just getting things done.
I'm glad to hear it.
Are you?
Of course I am. Why wouldn't I be?
Look, we need to talk. I didn't come here to play chess. And he puts down on the table a stack of documents.
What have you there?
Evidence.
Against?
Against fucking Duskfall, brother. And he slides out a few like choice pieces of documents, and especially ones that have his sister's handwriting on it, and he knows that Warden would recognize the scratch and the margins.
And where did you get Emmeline's notes? We were
He was
told
working.
We were told they were lost when she was lost.
I know. She was working with an investigator. I don't know how we didn't uncover it before. They must have been working very closely.
And this investigator, do you trust them?
I don't have to. Look at this. It's all here. All of her notes. It's her writing.
You're right. This is her stuff.
And there's some things in here, things that we suspected, but now we know.
So what do you intend when doing with it?
We're going to kill them, aren't we?
Oh, of course. That's why we're here.
I just really needed to hear you say that.
Look, brother, I know we have different means of doing things, but I wouldn't be in this backwater fucking city if we didn't have a job to do.
Working with Strangford. I kept tabs on you. I saw what was happening.
Strangford is a means to an end. We needed a front. We got an apothecary right on his doorstep.
And now what? I hear he's untouchable.
No one's untouchable, Zeal. You know that. I suppose you heard about Bowmore.
I heard. The thing is I want to come back and I want to finish what we started. But I'm not content to play this long game anymore. People are suffering now. There are things that we can do now. And there are things that we know now. and he pulls out a specific document and he points to it, and it shows Strangford, it shows his involvement, and specifically he points out the part where Emmeline had written her had underlined that he had specifically ordered the deaths of 3 people. And he pulls out one other document that shows the connection between Strangford and Commander McClellan of the Bluecoats.
So now we have direct proof that Strangford is the reason for all this. We never could quite button it up on Strangford. He is quite powerful. So what do you propose?
If there's a reason that we need him alive, I understand. You know, I spent that time with the Saints, and I did learn a lot. We did a lot. But there is a lack of vision there. A lack of real purpose. They don't think big. They're not going to change the city. They're not going to take anything down. They're definitely going to get killed eventually.
Now I hope you understand why it's taken me so long to start crossing names off our list.
No, I understand. But there's still a lesson to learn there. I mean, we have to do something.
We do. Look, brother, I fully intend on doing something. You know me, the amount of times I pulled you out of Port Authority prisons after getting in fights and getting in with the rabble of various ports across the open sea. The amount of palms I had to grease. We fight battles different ways, but in the end we always come to a very static conclusion. We get the job done.
I understand that I was hot-headed, let's say.
Honestly, I wouldn't have you any other way. You got all the anger.
Look, I get that we're going to have to, well, that I'm going to have to be more okay with taking a strategic approach. But action does have its uses. And the only reason, I'm positive the only reason that I got this information is because of what I did with the Saints. So, whatever plans we have for Strangford, that's fine. I understand we have to think big. But with this information, there are some names on this list we can take care of now. One in particular. And he shuffles the documents again and puts another one in front of your face. puts his finger on the line there, points to a name, Jaren.
Oh.
He knew about it. He helped cover it up.
Of course he did. Of course I knew he knew about it. Why do you think I'm so close with him? I needed to keep tabs on him somehow. Hell, I can walk right into the Blue Coat prison or Blue Coat station and practically shake his hand.
We don't need him anymore.
I'm sure there's some other names on there that we can take out before Jaren. He does have his uses.
We can discuss this later. And he leaves the documents with you. He says, there's a lot of names there. And you notice that he takes a notebook with him. He doesn't leave the journal there for you to read.
And here I was about to fund the Saints. But if you don't want to run with them anymore, I understand.
Oh, I didn't say we couldn't use them. I just said they were never going to achieve our goal.
No one can.
Zeal nods and he leaves. Yeah, he leaves.
Welcome home, brother.
He waves his hand without looking back as he continues out the door. Frank, you're muted.
Whoops, thank you. If any of you is around the hideout, you would see Zeal around, and notice he's just dropped in after being away for over a month.
He goes straight to the bar and pours himself a drink.
Oh my god, you want me to use the bar?
Oh no, he's drinking again.
Not the bar! Oh my god, we love being at the bar.
The bandwagon.
Hey King, what's up?
Hey, King.
Hey King, what's up?
Enid's gonna
Wait.
come out and she's gonna go,
Nice. I thought I wanted this place. What? Oh, Zeal. I thought it was ghosty.
No, not yet. Still just me.
Oh. I didn't know you drank.
He just takes a sip. It's
all
good to
that
see you,
here's-
Enid. I missed you.
Aw.
Oh. I missed you too. I didn't know what happened to you. And you're just here now.
Oh,
You didn't write? You didn't message? You didn't send a ghosty? Where were you?
Warden didn't tell you? I sent him a message.
No. But where were you?
I was finding out things about myself.
Yeah, okay. What kinds of things?
That I need to be a little bit better. Maybe a lot better.
At what?
Did I ever tell you? No, I didn't. Of course I didn't. Warden and I, we used to know somebody here in this city. And she meant a lot to us. And she, for some reason, believed in the people here that they were well worth helping.
You alright?
And I have struggled with trying to be the type of person that she would want me to be for a long time now.
Who was she?
I don't want to talk about it any further than this.
Alright, it's alright. I think I know a thing or two about trying to channel memories of old people who care about it. So I'll let it be. But welcome back. Welcome back, Zeal. It's good to see you.
Thanks. It's very good to see you too.
And if you see Eden, don't listen to her. I know you haven't met yet, but just never mind.
Who's
Just
Eden?
don't worry about it. But just if you see an Eden around, just don't give her the time of day. Total crazy person. Just don't worry about
Okay.
it. Okay.
All right.
just-
So
okay.
I'm on your side. You're gonna have to tell me who Eden is, though, because how am I going to know her when I see her? I mean, look,
Okay.
total bitch. I hate her. I'm on your side. But
Oh,
what
good.
are we?
Okay.
What are we talking about here?
Look, it's just myself, but taller, and maybe a little bit more deeper voice. Says really blunt. Just not a good person. It's just
What is that?
just not good. What
What does that mean? You but taller? Like
she's
looks like you, similar personality type.
No, she's me, but she's the wrong me. Just don't listen to her, and it's fine. All right? It'll make sense later. Don't worry about it.
Okay.
Okay. Just
Are you okay, Enid?
I'm never okay anymore. But I'm fine. I'm fine. I'll see you
Warden,
later.
Zeal. I call myself Warden. Zeal pours another glass of what he's drinking, and offers it to Enid.
Thanks. We just don't talk about certain people right now. Drink is nice.
Fair.
And-
To keeping things to ourselves. He raises a glass.
Keeping things to ourselves. I think it's better that way. All right.
After that, you hear behind you, well.
Oh,
It's that fucking guy. He's back.
hello there.
You see Velvet, and she's got short hair. And she's wearing a veil over her face.
She looks
Like the
hot.
bottom half of her face. Yeah, she does look hot.
I did that haircut myself. Thank you. Thank you. Looks very good.
Well. Look at who has decided to come back.
I hear things have been busy.
Always.
And I'm sorry for my memory. Zeal already knew about you getting engaged, right?
No.
Oh, I think he was.
I don't
gone
think-
before
Did
that.
He definitely didn't see.
I
the
don't think-
wedding,
I
but-
think
I
it
don't
was the
think he
episode-
I don't think he knew.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but you would have heard about the wedding.
But do I?
Oh yeah, you
Yeah.
would have heard about the wedding.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. So okay,
Yes,
so
you would've heard about the
so he,
wedding.
that's so he would. Is there a ring on your finger?
She is wearing like a smaller ring. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I heard congratulations are in order.
Thank you very much.
And how is the happy couple?
Oh, excellent as always.
Great. And I guess the reception was fun. Was the entire hive there?
Oh, not the entire hive, never. Some of them have to keep working while we have the fun.
Mm-hmm. Worker bees need to work.
True, they do.
Would you wait?
Myself a drink now. I think the last time I saw you was us drinking here at this very bar.
Well, that's a tradition I don't hate to keep. He pours you a drink as well.
Yay.
So, where's the rest of the gang?
Ash is around here somewhere.
Hey, Zeal, you keeping in trouble?
Of course. Where's that doctor of ours?
I'm the doctor. I could stroll it. Why not? I'm not doing anything else. I'll stroll in. As if summoned.
Okay.
Through the great ether, you mentioned you needed a doctor. I'm here. Leans head out of room.
Good to see you. I'd like to talk with you later.
Talk with me.
Is that a
Do you have an
problem?
injury? An illness?
Is that
Did
the
you
only
get
reason I can talk to
STD
you?
from one of the people in the Saints?
Very likely, but that's not why I'm here to talk with you.
Oh my god.
Well,
Do they have good milk?
did you get the good milk?
Not for me, no, not good milk for me.
That's right, you are a male. You will not get the good milk.
All right, bring it back, bring it back.
Alright. Sorry, wrong character. Well, if you need to talk, I'm free whenever. So. No one's currently maimed or injured or throwing up, so.
It's not pressing. I'll talk to you later about it.
Perfect. He looks sus at this. But you're drinking, so he's gonna come out.
Sure. Zeal is acting like a bartender right now, so you come to the bar, he's
Oh.
pouring you a drink also.
So did you learn how to
Oh.
pour drinks as well?
He could
Oh,
pour drinks
I've,
before.
I've had this skill for a while.
I think you just chose not to. Ash
Oh,
says.
you're an alcoholic. Nice.
Sure. He just says, yeah, sure, and he takes another drink.
Love that.
What happened to you, Zeal?
Oh,
Oh, is that the tattoo I see?
And a scar
Oh.
on your face. Those don't go away, unfortunately.
What a rugged look for you.
neither does the tattoo. Yeah, the Saints, they had some rituals, let's say.
Oh.
Initiation of sorts. And he pulls back one of his sleeves, and you see that there is like a scarred, like a branded scar that they had branded into his skin of their logo, whatever their logo is. I don't remember.
Oh.
Wow. You're serious.
Well, I didn't really have a choice for this one.
So are they allies of ours?
I wouldn't say the Saints have allies, just enemies. And you're either an enemy or you're not.
Ah. From what I've heard of them, they go after the corrupt, so I'm quite a fan.
Oh, are you?
If they do what they advertise.
I didn't know you had that kind of fight in you.
Don't need a fight in you to hate the law.
Well, that's another thing to drink too. And he tops off any low glasses and another toast.
Fuck the law until it's me.
I think with
What
that, we will
Nothing.
take a quick 10-minute break and we will come back on the second half. So please don't go anywhere. Thank you all for watching. You are all so wonderful. And we will see you soon.
Go get your good milk.
Oh.
Not the good milk.
Go get the good milk from mother.
Welcome back, everyone, to Rise of the Conduit. Just going to do our announcements really quick before we continue. We have Grim Domains on Friday, Icewind Dale Cold-Blooded on Sunday. I believe we're still off for one more week on Tales of Thunder, but it will be back shortly thereafter.
16th. October
Yes.
16th.
So we've still got a little bit of time. Please join our Discord. We talk about this game a lot on the Discord, along with many other Forged in the Dark games. And we all really like these systems. So if you'd like to talk about this game and other games, please join. It's been a great old time. I personally really want to talk about this little plot line that we saw in the first half of this show with you all. So I'm going to do that later tonight once we finish. But we have the second half of a show to get to. And if you're liking the show, please follow. Last thing is that donations always really help us. You don't have to donate if you don't want to, but there are different incentives for people to donate, and they will get stuff. And I mention this because Downtime is coming right up. So if you want to help the players with Downtime activities and other things, you can always donate. And all of the donations will go towards art. And all of this art is made by wonderful Momobee up there. So if you would like to help Momobee be not a starving artist and help us get more art, please donate. It would be much appreciated. Okay. We're going to start with Enid, and not for the reason you DM'd me.
Okay.
Before I get to what we're doing, what Downtime activities would you like to do?
I still need to like heal a little bit, and also I'm stressed as heck. So I
Great, we're gonna do your vice first.
Okay, okay.
Hold on while I set this up.
Oh.
Don't worry, everything's fine.
Oh, okay.
As it sends everyone to the map before me, as usual.
Oh boy.
Would you bring anyone to indulge your vice?
Not this time.
Okay, totally fine.
I might be disguised, but
As we go, as you do, to Miss Shore Park, and as usual, Sarah is there to greet you. Although I think I don't have her on the map. Just give me one sec. Yes.
Hello.
Hello, Enid. I trust you've been well lately.
Sure. Let's call it that.
You know, I'm a friend too if you ever need to talk.
Oh, friend. Right.
You're upset about what we talked about last time.
Hey, not at all that you've had my parents trapped in bottles for who knows how long. And why would I be mad about that?
She reaches into her cloak and produces 2 bottles. And she reaches over and hands them to you.
Can I read them?
This is what you want, right?
It is. I mean, I thought it was. Just
What are you going to do to them? Put them up on there on a shelf? Leave them trapped there? Same as we would have done?
no. I'm gonna find a way to bring them back. If I can.
That doctor of yours, is he an artificer by chance?
Why? Why do you ask?
Well,
I'm in such high demand.
there is a way to bring them back, sort of.
Why are you telling me this?
A big part of our business is not just selling spirits because people want them for information, knowledge, or to boast a big collection. Some people, like you, just wish they had a little bit more time with their loved ones. There's
Right.
a very rare schematic that only a few Sparkrites and Artificers are capable of engineering.
Okay. I don't know if Joe's done anything like that, but
It's simply called a hull.
alright.
If you can find someone that can make that, and assuming your parents are still sane, maybe you can talk to them again. It's up to you now, though. Or you can hand them to the nearest spirit warden and have their essences be released forever. It's up to you.
No.
Whoa, thank you for the $20.
Whoa, thank you so much.
Thanks, Virtual
Thanks.
Bree.
Virtual Bree, thanks so much.
Let us know what you want that to go towards.
You know how, hypothetically speaking, there's bodies that can sometimes be possessed by a spirit.
Yes.
Would something like that be possible?
You want your parents to possess you?
No. But say, there were some bodies that weren't of use anymore.
Yes, there's a ritual for that too.
Is it temporary? Is it permanent?
There are ones for both.
Okay.
I'll let you in on a secret, Enid, and I hope this is step one of you forgiving me. Maybe.
Maybe.
All of us know this ritual.
Do you use it? What? Why don't you...
She'll walk
Why didn't
close
you tell
to
me before? Okay.
and she'll say in a whisper covered by the rain, "The Dimmers have all done it to themselves already. And when I die, someone will do it to me. And when Rosalind dies, someone will do it to her."
But I'm talking to the ghosty right now. Look, I mean, sorry, that's rude. I mean, it's not rude. It's, what?
I'm human for now. One day,
No.
I'll
Okay.
die, and then I will rise again. And I will continue to be in the service of the sisters now and forever.
So, where'd the body come from?
She shrugs.
Right. Loss of inventory, probably again.
Well, there's... You remember the Foghounds, yes?
I do.
Well, they're contraband smugglers. The contraband you deal with, Quicksilver, Spark, Dream Smoke. Some people deal with bodies, shells, waiting to be filled.
Okay. And the Foghounds, do you know if they deal in bodies?
Oh, that's not why I mentioned it, Enid. I assumed that Warden and the crew, they would have perhaps entered this business at some point. I'm a little surprised that you haven't started importing bodies yet.
I've definitely started getting into some new things. I guess not that.
Like what?
Just as a joke. Nothing. Going to, Warden and the ladies and Demon. Don't worry about it. He's in all kinds of things. Velvet saying. Also, I don't know what I'm saying. Nothing.
Bullshit, Enid.
Look. Are you gonna help me or not?
What do you want help with? You haven't made an ask. You're just babbling, as usual.
I want to get 2 bodies for my parents.
It's probably expensive.
I'll just be just like any body. I'll have to go through a dealer. So,
You need a body that has no spirit. Or a body whose
Right.
spirit has been destroyed.
well, could I learn how to do that?
She smiles. You just want to learn all types of things, don't you, Enid?
Well, apparently you'll teach anyone, so...
No, I teach you because you are a good friend, as is the Conduit. And I do mean that, Enid, regardless of what you think about me.
What do you like about the Conduit? Do you trust the Conduit?
No more than I trust anyone. I trust them enough. I trust you'll get the job done. I trust you'll keep the supply up. I trust you have your own interests at heart, which for now means you are keeping our interests at heart.
Yes. I am. And I believe you. Thanks for telling me. Never mind. But could you teach me? I guess I'm trying to say, if I wanted to remove a spirit from a body.
I suppose we could get started on that. Are you sure that's what you want to invest your time into?
So, I was still possibly maybe having some issues with, spirit wardens? Maybe. I can't get them off my tail lately. They didn't follow me here, I swear. But...
And what's the problem you're having?
Just get them off my tail. Eden worked for a while, but it's not really working anymore.
You sure? It should work. You sure you just weren't using forbidden magics while the ritual wasn't in effect?
Maybe. Possibly. I was in a bit of a pinch.
Eden would have been more careful.
Oh, I thought you were a friend. Eden. Wow.
Friends sometimes tell things that are unkind because you need to hear them.
I don't know about that. She keeps running her mouth. She's gonna spill something she's not supposed to. Sorry. Maybe you're right. Let's start with this. I don't really want to use Eden right now. I don't want Eden out. She could cause me trouble.
Well, the only real way to dodge the spirit wardens is what I've taught you, or stop using spirits.
No, that's not gonna happen.
Well, you have something to think about then.
Could I control Eden more?
No more than she can control you. Unless you two maybe come to some kind of an understanding.
I don't know if that's possible. Look, that's really my only option to use Eden.
For the most part, it's the only thing I know. Maybe a more powerful spirit or a demon might know more than me, but that's why we're so careful. That's why we don't leave the house. The house is warded against such things.
Wait, what else is your house warded against?
He kind of smiles. Mostly everything.
What's everything?
Foreign magics, intruders, spirits.
Okay. I guess my parents can wait. I just need a way to control Eden, and I still need to ward the apothecary and or hideout.
What are you waiting for, Enid?
Well, could you at least tell me how to get started with, the body thing with my parents?
Yes. Fine.
Wait, oh no, what?
Another month project.
A month? Oh, okay.
So, you want a ritual to create a vampire.
Yep.
Hang on. I bet there's something very specific in the book about this. I'm gonna find it real quick. There's the right section.
Vampires. Just in time for spooky season.
Too spooky for me.
Well,
Not for me.
Thurl could build a whole, but Thurl's got political ambitions now, so I don't know how much time for this
They're gonna
whole.
be too busy for you.
Sounds like a lot of people need me. I don't know, I think I
Everyone
should
needs
start
you,
charging.
apparently. Give me a second.
I think I start.
You wouldn't charge me though, right?
Depends on what you need.
Okay.
I feel like I do a lot of charity work around here, that's all I'm saying.
I'm gonna say that it'll only take you 1 8-tick clock to learn how to do this ritual. However, to actually perform it, it is gonna require you 2 different parts, each of which is 6 ticks. One is to prepare the body for reception of a spirit, and the other to actually implant the spirit into them.
Ooh, okay.
So you
Okay.
can learn how with 8. But it'll take a total of 12 to actually put a person in. But you could learn how to do it.
Could I hire other people to do the putting it in thing if I know how to do it?
You could.
Like crazy. Sorry.
Yeah, putting it in.
Putting it in.
Enid, do you need help putting it in?
I could certainly assist.
Oh boy. This is the rearranging people's guts all over again.
No. Can do that too.
So
Start
you
the
want
clock.
to do it? All right, let's start of the clock. So let's do your stress roll as you are.
Ooh.
Guess you're using a ghost / also Sarah as a therapist.
Yeah, I need to de-stress as a other downtime. So.
Whenever you
Oh.
are ready, let's start with this.
Is it really only one die?
It is your lowest attribute.
Gotta add to your lowest
You had
attribute.
disadvantage for a while, so this is a huge upgrade.
This is true. This is true. Okay. Okay.
You were given 2 extra downtime activities, by the way.
What?
Yep.
That was the
Chat,
donation.
chat got you too.
Virtual Breed donated for you to have 2 more.
So you have 3 left. How many do you want to use on the ritual, and how many do you want to use on other stuff?
I'll split up. I'd like 1 to still like ward the apothecary. Should it be the hideout or the apothecary shop?
Hideout is warded. So
Yeah,
just
but only
the
ghosts
apothecary.
though, but not like
You
a.
do not know how to ward against demons.
Yeah, I don't. Okay, apothecary shop.
I would love some warding. Thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, 1 downtime for that.
So that is
and 1
going to
for-
be an attune roll.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I believe that's 2 ticks. So 1 away on the apothecary.
I'm really close. I'm debating if I want to start the ritual yet or if I just want to finish warding the apothecary. Let's just finish warding the apothecary for right now because I'm gonna keep
so
putting
no
it
roll
off.
necessary. Apothecary now
Okay.
warded against spirits.
Yay!
Perfect.
And intruders. And
Good.
then, so what do you want to use your last one on? Learning the vampire ritual?
Maybe still invested in the memory stuff at
Ooh,
all.
okay. Okay.
Are you still harmed?
I
You're
am
still
actually.
okay.
You hurt.
Yeah, I am. Let's do that, because
Okay.
Trying to get healed.
How many ticks on the healing clock do you currently have? Let's look.
I have 3.
Oh,
So-
okay, so 1 more and you get rid of all of your harm.
It's all of my harm. Oh, okay.
Because it gets rid of the greater one and all level 1. Is that correct? I believe. Or is it 1 level 1?
If that's true, I would have healed from my
Hang on.
lightning thing
I'm checking,
immediately.
I'm checking.
Because my boyfriend rolled real good for me.
Put it like that. Maybe.
Hang on, I'm looking. I don't see healing.
You
I can
reduce
never find
you
it.
you reduce each instance of harm by 1 level once you
So, yes,
fill in
that
the
would
clock.
fully heal you because you have 2 level 1s.
I need
Because
to
you have
roll?
1 left, you don't even need thrill to roll because any success would do it. So you are no
Therefore die,
longer
baby.
harmed.
Okay.
Team Fix Enid is working.
Team fixing it.
Healed.
She doesn't need to be fixed. She's perfect.
Nothing
She's
wrong
broken
with
in
her.
she's broken in a perfect way. No.
I can fix her.
I could
And we're
literally fix
welcoming
her.
Tracy Magitek to the stream. She
Oh my
has
God,
come
Falka's
back.
here.
She's
Mother.
managed to come back from stuff.
Welcome back,
I
Falka.
return.
Who would like to go next? Who has things they would like to do?
Well, does Falka have some downtime she'd like to get into? Is that too soon?
Somebody else go.
Someone else go.
Okay.
Come on.
Someone's prepared, I assume.
I don't know.
I will take
Warden.
off stress.
Okay.
What do I need to do?
Okay, Daddy.
Do you need to RP it, or do you just want to
No.
do it? Okay.
We can just do it.
Say, if you had anything you needed to say to Mari, then we
No, I
could.
just saw her last night.
Okay, give me a sec while I move us to the hideout, and then I'll do the...
I'm waiting.
Hang on. It's my
Yeah,
fault. It's my
He's
fault.
working.
Oh, he's working. Let him cook then.
I'm
Let him cook.
cooking, okay?
Let the GM cook, please.
Let him cook.
Let him cook.
Let him cook.
Warden Vice.
Oh, nice.
2
Well,
stress.
Actually, that's not really
And I'm
nice.
gonna lower it by 2 more because of my
Ooh,
special
that ability is so good.
Yo! That's a good one.
So go ahead and do that. What would you like
Yep.
to do for second downtime, if you have an
Uh,
idea?
I'm gonna hang on to it until everyone does theirs.
Okay.
I'm still thinking.
Next,
Having a think.
Momo/Thrill.
Oh, yeah. I actually would love to clear some stress, but I have a question
Mm-hmm.
included in mine. I don't
Mhm.
think it'll be long.
Mm-hmm.
I think it'll be a few minutes.
Okay. With
Or
whom?
I'll die.
With whom?
Miss Mara.
Ooh.
I have a question to ask her.
Okay.
Ooh, Mara question.
A Mara question. And I need to fulfill my pleasure vice.
At the same time.
At the same time.
You would find Mara probably
Where's
at
she
her
at?
place.
Oh my god, she never get out? What a fucking loser.
Nah, you just catch her at her place.
Damn.
Okay, never mind.
Wow,
I
you
didn't say
really
that.
gonna treat your kind of not really girlfriend that way?
Look, they're all girlfriends to me.
What would you like to say to Mara? Hey, Thrill. Didn't get enough last time.
That's it. I've been gone for over a week, and that's all you have to say.
You're busy, I'm busy, whatever.
Well, I wanted to stop by. I was thinking of you.
Aw, what a sweetheart.
Oh, she doesn't. Okay, this is.
She gives you a kiss.
I was curious about something.
Uh-huh.
You, the Ravagers, what's your big plan, really?
Big plan.
What's the point of it all?
Ripping and running.
Ripping and running. Please, my dear, you could be so much more.
In this city?
Look at you. You could be.
Darling, the body is banging, but I'm not a politician, alright?
She said, aha, but. I just wonder if you and your men could be put to greater uses, that's all.
Well, you managed to end the war, and you're carving out this little alliance of Charhollow. But we're happy just ripping off drug dealers until you give us something else to do.
Well, what if I gave you something more interesting to do?
Oh, yeah, I do hate being bored. You
I
know,
know
that's the
you
only
do.
reason this worked, right?
I know.
I was gonna punch your beautiful little teeth in.
I'm so glad you didn't. I quite like my teeth.
Me too.
I know.
Well, what do you and the boss man have in mind?
Well, I was wondering what your thoughts on Strangford were.
What, are you going into politics or something, honey?
I'm just curious what your thoughts are. I'm making casual conversation with you, my dear.
I'm not much on political chatter. He's a corrupt politician like all of them. What
Nothing.
else is there to know?
So, I mean, you'd be happy if you died, right?
What the fuck did you eat this morning?
I'm just curious.
So you decided that the thing that was more interesting for me and the boys to do was graduate from robberies to assassination of political figures? That's what you came by for?
No, I wanted merely your opinion.
I don't... She drags you inside and sits you down at the table. Look, Thrill, people die in the city every day. He dies, world's probably better off for it. But, I don't know what your whole big play is. Someone else that's just as bad or worse is probably going to take his place, so... She shrugs.
That's a bit... glass half empty of you, isn't it?
Thrill, do you know where you live?
I'm quite aware where I live. Maybe that's the
Then
problem.
what are we doing here?
Maybe that's the problem. Everybody thinks like you.
I'm just living my life one day at a time because tomorrow Falka might come in and shank me in the back.
Oh, you think she will?
Well, I did kind of fuck her up a little bit.
Do you feel any remorse?
No. The look on all your faces was priceless.
Oh.
Not every day you get to bend over Warden.
No. It isn't. Well, I think I've had enough of the conversation, my sweet.
What? Oh, what happened to you coming to me for political opinions?
I think it's much better when your mouth is shut, my dear.
She takes off her clothes. Now you're speaking my language.
Okay, good. My question has been answered. I would like to roll my vice now.
Excellent.
Good. I just needed to figure something out. Thank you. Look at that. I only have one stress.
Oh my god, you almost overindulged. Okay.
I almost overindulged, yeah. Oopsie.
Who would like to go next?
I can go.
Sure. What's on the menu for Velvet today?
Well, I need to relieve some stress and I'm feeling better, so I need to go.
See your hubby.
Yes.
I believe you actually need to have a conversation with him, yes?
Yep.
Oh, I'm so excited for this.
Oh boy.
This is gonna be a doozy. I'm excited.
I'm scared.
What do you mean? Only good things happen on this show.
I think this is gonna be good. Oh, I think this is gonna be... The music really sets it, I think. I think my point stands.
Change off the One More Multiverse music.
Nope.
Can I? Oh, yeah. Let
This
me.
fits.
Hold on, I got it. You want me to turn off the
Oh, y'all don't think
multiverse
this
music or
fits?
no?
Yeah, turn off the multiverse music.
Okay, yeah, it's off.
If the conversation goes in a sad direction, then we'll update. Wait, why is my One More Multiverse crash?
I'm sure it won't.
You need to refresh the app, which you can do.
It traveled
on
everyone but me. That's weird. Okay. I'm gonna work on this while we have conversation.
Just above the question mark on the right, it's the refresh button. Just hit that.
Thank you kindly.
It should fix it. Can we assume that Velvet sent a red rose ahead of her actually showing up?
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
Okay. So that he knows to expect her.
Mm-hmm. Yes, that did work. It's just taking a second to load for me.
No worries.
My PC is chugging. Okay. Velvet, darling.
Hello, my love.
Okay.
I am now.
That gentleman you took to see me, sent to me, he's an odd one, yes?
You mean Thrill?
Yes. Van, I believe.
Yes. Odd. Why so odd?
Evasive, shy, soft-spoken, and if I'm not mistaken, in love with you?
Well, can you blame him?
Of course not. But I do wonder why him, of all the people you could have sent to see me.
I did not want to send a cipher. And I trusted him to do what I say. At least for that.
He comes to you and he starts looking at you for scars and like peers down your back, like lifts your shirt, and he just starts to just kind of gently embrace you. Any permanent damage?
Nothing too major. I actually was gonna ask you, Frank, if we should roll fortune to see if she has any scarring.
Sure. I think it is likely that there is some, but not severe. We will say a full success is yes, and everything else is no.
Okay.
Minor scarring.
Okay. Yeah, so he can see like lightning-shaped scars on some of her midriff and her arms and some of her neck.
Okay.
And obviously her hair is shorter as well. She's dressing a little bit different.
Does she have the veil on, or does she take it off when she gets here?
Oh, she took it off when she got here.
Okay.
Nothing too serious.
I'm glad you're okay, at least. I honestly thought that he might have been delivering your ashes.
Well, I wasn't in a position to tell you myself. Or I would have.
Why are you doing this, Yamena?
Doing what?
You know what I mean.
Working with the Conduit?
Any of it.
I have my reasons.
Okay. Okay.
How else can I stay one step ahead of them?
Them?
The assassins.
How
can I be safe unless I take power here?
How do you even know they're still looking for you?
Because I know.
Okay. He like sighs, but nods.
Do you know otherwise, my dear?
No, I don't. I don't take very many trips to a review.
No, I would imagine not. You knew I wasn't going to stop this before you proposed.
I have have no regrets, and I would never request that you stop. I just don't want to get a box full of ashes one day.
I don't want that either.
Well, I'm trying my best.
I know. She hugs him. I'm
Yes, me
sorry.
too. I'm sorry too. Aside
If
from that,
I
what's new?
thought that I could stop, I would.
I know.
But I don't think I can.
Don't worry about it, Jimena. It's fine.
Monty. I know it worries you.
Well, I won't be a hypocrite.
She just kind of looks down.
There's
Let's-
something else.
Hmm?
There's something else. He looks at you.
What? Something else?
You seem like something's on your mind.
I always have a lot on my mind.
Well,
Oh boy.
Go on then.
I think some things are going to be changing soon. And I will give you a little heads up. I don't know how long it will take, but I need to go somewhere in a couple of months. It might only take a few days, but
oh. Like, you need to leave.
yes.
Can you say where?
I think I would be much happier to say where if you answer something for me first.
Okay.
Remember that man that made you and Jira uncomfortable at the wedding? You said you would tell me what you were talking about later, and then you never did.
Oh, I don't really remember.
Tall, very handsome, sharp
that is a
features,
lie.
green eyes. Oh, I know you remember, my dear.
I think he just wanted to make a few things clear.
Oh, like what?
No, nothing important.
Important enough to stop you at your wedding and make you uncomfortable. And
Also
Jira
a-
too.
Also a lie.
Monty. I don't like when you lie to me, darling.
Gives you a strange look. It's just
Most of the time I don't say anything, I don't push. I let you do what you want, say what you want.
it's not worth getting into.
Oh, it is.
Is this really that important?
Is it so important that you have to keep it a secret?
He said that him and the rest of his organization could get at you whenever he wanted, and that Jera and I should really watch the businesses that we get into. She was not so pleased that my marriage was causing a business obstacle, nor was she okay being threatened by someone that we've never seen or heard of. But we take it seriously just the same.
He thought he could use me as leverage. How interesting.
He thought correctly, my dear.
All the more reason for me to do what I have planned.
Jimena,
Yes.
you were in the room when Jira walked in and stabbed a man 50 times. No hesitation.
Sorry, wasn't it a woman?
Sorry,
It was a woman.
It was a woman, thank you.
Yes, I was like,
And stabbed someone 50 times without hesitation. We set it up, and it was easy. Everyone knows our reputation in your world, and some people in the legitimate world know the reputation. What type of person in an organization do you think would threaten a woman of this organization at their wedding with no fear? And then consider it's someone that we've never even heard of, and how much that scares me, and how much that should scare you.
I would be lying if I said it didn't scare me a little bit. But
You think you're on the run now from assassins in the shadows from a continent away? Imagine what it'll be like when you make a man like that your enemy in this city.
wow.
As I said, and as I promise, I don't want to make your decisions for you, and I will never judge your life. But again, I don't want a box one day. I'd like to keep getting white roses, if that's okay with you.
She nods. There are so many things I wish I could tell you, but I don't think I can.
I'm all ears when you're ready. Until that
I don't
day,
know that anything could be done about it.
He shrugs. I can't know until I know. Until that day, why don't we have some dinner?
That sounds like a good idea.
You can roll your vice.
Okay. Doot doot doot. Hey, 4 stress cleared.
Who would like to go next?
Well, so there's not much. Having just come back, I figure I can maybe contribute to some long-term projects that are going on
Absolutely.
You want
here.
to have that convo?
We
I
could.
say you guys can go into job planning mode since you're working on long-term projects, or job discussion
Mhm.
mode.
Or if
Same,
Falka's got
same for
something.
Falka. Long-term
Let's
project.
go to the hideout. Team
Back
meeting
home?
time. Warden, do you want to kick it off as the
Boss.
mostly leader?
the acting leader.
Acting leader, Warden?
Yeah. It's nice to see everyone back under one roof again. Feels like it's been too long.
Bit odd, really.
You'll get used to it. I wanted to propose something to the group here. I'm looking to plan a sort of party at our venue in the upcoming weeks.
Oh,
Party.
for to celebrate my return.
We can celebrate that? Sure, brother, yes. But in reality, I'd like to bring the family and the Ravagers together under one roof.
Oh.
And pitch a sort of Charhollow coalition, if you will. The family can have the north of Charhollow, the Ravagers can have their little piece. But we make a sort of a alliance, say. Last thing I want is me to have to worry about someone stabbing me in the back.
How are you sure they're not going to stab you in the back at this party?
Well, that's why you all be there. I don't think they'll try anything, but if they do, we'll all be under one roof for a good old brawl, if you catch my drift. But I don't think they're that stupid. Thrill's been making his rounds with Mara, have you not?
I just saw her, actually. This should be just what she wants.
Perfect. And the family is in disarray, I believe, still. I don't think they've quite come up with any sort of competent leadership.
I brought up the map if you all would like to see it.
Yes, please.
We'd love to see the map.
So, you guys have the territory in green.
Mm-hmm.
The yellow, who are your allies, the Ravagers. And then the red are areas that you're not sure they could belong to the family, but they're areas that you haven't taken yet. But they were previously the family's territory.
I mean to unite Charhollow under one banner in 3 separate gangs. Plus, we already have Strangford Isle with the apothecary.
Indeed.
Right.
Any objections, any input?
I think it's a good plan.
Should we prepare for, like, the worst?
Good
Oh.
idea.
Falka, dear, always prepare for the worst, yes.
Boss, why now? Of all things. Why do this now?
Because we're moving up.
Why not?
Enid.
Yeah, boss.
Okay, just wanted to make sure.
Good one, boss.
Good, it's good to have you back.
That's good. It's good to be back.
I'm not too fond of that Eden girl, but
Right.
We don't like her.
Same. Agreed. I'm working on it, boss. I'm trying to get it under control.
I don't quite trust her, to be honest.
I understand, boss. I'll try to keep her out of the way.
But yes, because we're moving on up. Thrill has a workshop being built momentarily in the hideout. Easier to produce moonflower.
Indeed.
It's only a matter of time before we're rolling in money. And if we can pass some of that money to the Ravagers and the family to keep our borders intact, we only have to worry about one area. And that's Strangford Isle.
Yeah, as you guys, the dregs are doing construction in the lair, and you hear hammers and saws going.
I love
and shouting
this.
for
I love
different
it so
parts
much.
in the backgrounds. Just like, where do you want this? Right over here, okay?
Love them.
I love them.
Better not fuck up mine.
We don't call them mortar, cobblestone, and brick for nothing.
They're quite good at building, yes.
They're quite the good masons. Anyway, so yes, but besides that get together, we do have some things on the docket. I'd like to get a hold on Strangford's businesses besides Leviathan hunting. We need to know about who resides in our territory.
Well, I think that's something that I can help with. When I was
Glad
with
to.
the Saints, they they had some people that knew information on this.
Glad to hear it. That information going to cost me anything?
I should be able to cash in my favors.
Done. I'm going to spend the time to source some good alcohol and some good party favors. Be quite the rager.
Oh.
If there's anything I liked, is there anything I know about the Ravagers? They like a good party.
They do.
And the family, they could use a little bit of respite, I feel. the knowledge that we're not gunning for them might relieve some of their stress and make them more likely to join. Yes, Falka, you had something to say.
Perhaps to help plan for this, I'll invest in security. A little extra security.
That would be
If
great.
Knight was here, but that's all right.
Especially with Night out.
Yes.
Yes. He was quite fucked up last time I saw him.
Indeed.
He won't be doing anything for quite some time.
I've been there.
And we're glad you're back, Falka.
Yes.
It
but
wasn't the same without you.
I'll see if I can get some of my goon friends.
The
to,
fighting pits are a great place to
my-
recruit
my
some goons.
goons. My mooks.
Muscle's always needed, especially if something does break out.
Yes.
Eden, is the venue warded?
You mean the apothecary shop? Well, not the. I've got the apothecary covered. But not the venue.
The apothecary's finished?
Yeah, I've got that under control.
Good to hear. Let's try to get the venue warded before the party.
I was just warding everything at this point. Yep, on the venue too.
No, Enid, you're not some warding robot that I have around. As you saw, Mari did just walk in here unopposed, and the last thing I need is a ghosty breakout at this party.
I'm on it, boss.
Wow.
But
One more warding coming up.
no, focus on what you need to do. The warding is secondary.
Are you sure, boss?
Positive, yes. You did the apothecary, and
No, for you, boss. I'm on it. I promise. I don't want to disappoint.
you don't disappoint, Enid. Sorry, it's a habit.
I get it. Yeah.
Question.
Yes, Velvet.
Well, no. This is this is Mandy asking
Velvet.
GM.
Yes. Yes, man.
Does Velvet understand the difference between warding for ghosts and warding for demons as two different things?
I think it's definitely now you all would know that.
Okay. Any luck on figuring out how to ward against demons?
Question. I could look into it. I'm talking terms with the dimmers again. So
Oh, good.
yeah. I'll look into it. Don't worry about it.
So, Zeal, we have you casing some Strangford businesses.
Yes. I could do more though.
I mean, if you'd
I
like,
don't know.
if you'd like to join me sourcing some materials for the party, I won't say no.
Okay. We could do
Falka,
that.
you're on the security.
Yes.
Anyone else have any ideas?
I don't know. It sounds like you have it all handled. Maybe I can just sit back.
What about entertainment? Like, do we have I don't know, musicians or
Oh, I have a
some
very
dancers?
particular kind of entertainment I could probably source.
Oh my.
Courtesans?
If this is the
No?
kind of party I think it's going to be, better make sure the band can fight.
Should I be making specialized drugs for this event?
Oh.
That'd be a great idea if you want to cook up some moonflower.
Okay, perfect.
Might as well get some people hooked while we're here and put that workshop to good use.
Would you like me to make anything a bit more dangerous in case they don't comply?
What do you have in mind?
Well, I could lace it.
Oh.
We could fuck them. We could really fuck them. I don't know. It depends on how amenable you want them to be.
I think,
Don't
look,
want
as
to-
much as I like to lace our drugs, we don't want any negative side effects for the people we're trying to convince to join us.
Yeah, it's not a great way to start a
Definitely
relationship
not.
by drugging people.
They
I
would
can
be
tell
too
you from
far gone to
experience.
know. Sure.
What? What?
Hmm.
Can do.
Yes, Enid, do you have a question?
Not just
Oh.
just processing what Zeal said, but I'm not gonna ask any more questions. That's all good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Anything else?
I'm sorry, I'm still confused about this. Is Eden coming to the party?
Velvet just looks at Enid, looks at Zeal, and is like, wait. Oh, you weren't here for all of that. Okay.
Eden can't make it, and I'll make sure of that. Don't worry about it.
Have you told
Did she
him,
do
or should
something
one
to
of
you?
us? Have you told him about? You haven't told him. Okay, let's.
I might have left out some details.
What happened to honesty, Enid?
I think that's Eden's thing.
She's got a doppelganger, right? Somebody that
No, it's literally her, just with a little bit of weirdness sprinkled on top.
Okay. What are we talking? Like
You'll know her when
split
you see her.
personality?
You'll know it, you'll hear it, you'll be
No.
able to tell the difference. Trust me.
Promise.
Totally
Yeah.
different person,
Yeah. Totally different.
but still
Okay.
Enid.
I
Also,
think she's listening right now, actually.
I can't always tell when she is or isn't, to be
Oh,
honest.
good.
It's
Well,
like,
Enid, you don't feel
It's not that
Eden
bad.
try to take control, but you feel a little discord in yourself as you're talking about this, and it fades, but for a moment you're like, is she gonna fight me right now? But nothing.
Quite.
Zeal gets kind of up in Enid's face, but like looking her in the eyes. Are you in there, Eden?
what are you looking
Oh,
for?
God.
What are you? Are you looking into my eyes for like a ghosty? Like, what are you doing?
I don't know. Is that this is strange, right? It's not just me, right?
Oh, just wait until you see her.
We're used to
Okay.
it because we've been dealing with it for a while.
Ash in the back.
It is
it's
very
weird
weird.
as fuck.
Exactly.
It's the weirdest spot. You're so right.
See,
And
Ash
that-
has it right.
yes, and it was much as I wanted to stand around to talk about Enid differences. The cherry on top is this wouldn't be a party without a +1, so please make sure you bring a date.
Oh.
What? What?
What?
Yes,
I-
Thrill.
No. What? Why?
Why not? It is a party after all, is it not?
Is it mandatory?
Yes,
No, it is not.
what?
It is not mandatory.
I'm like,
I am just extending a +1 to everyone. So please,
No.
if you feel like you'd like to take a date, bring a date.
If you're feeling a
you?
little rusty, Zeal, I'm sure that Velvet's got some friends you could rent for the evening.
Or I'm sure extending the invite to Mara with the invitation to come to the party as a date might go over well for you.
I was thinking I'd
What
see
a good idea.
if Mercy was free.
oh my God, bring Mercy so I can play Mercy, please. This is me begging to play Mercy.
Bring baby Boris.
No.
But she will bring teenage Boris to the party.
Oh no.
He will have a great time. He will get into the wine.
That's about it.
Okay.
The party is planned for next week, so please wear your best dressed blues and that's right, Velvet. I do owe you 2 dresses, by the way.
You do.
So wait, is this like formal? Or is it like I'm like, what's the vibe here?
A party with the Ravagers? It's not gonna stay formal for long.
It is tactically formal. I
You're
expect you all to remain armed, but also look presentable.
Boss, does it
Okay,
have to
cool,
be
but
blue? I have something kind of green because I've been sitting outside for a while, but it's like blue green.
Whatever you'd like, Enid.
You're not going to the alley to get clothes again, are you, Enid?
You better stop that.
Stop that.
Yeah. All right.
Like,
I'll take you to the shop. You can pick whatever you want. Whatever is comfortable for
Yes,
you.
maybe we'll pay a little visit to Montgomery's.
Why
Would you
shouldn't
like that, Enid? Or do you prefer to dress how you're dressing?
Hey, well, I'll give it a shot. We can make a trip. I'll find something.
Good.
Okay.
Can we just wear what we
Aw,
want
I was hoping to have a day out just with you.
Yeah, poor Falka hates dressing up.
You can absolutely wear what you wore to Falka's wedding. Yes.
Ah, my wedding. Oh, well.
Oh, sorry, Velvet's wedding. Yeah. Velvet's wedding. Yes.
Like, who's my husband?
Dude.
There's still time. There's
Wow.
still time. Okay.
Anything else?
Nope.
No.
All right, you all have jobs to do. Let me know if you need anything. Yes, brother. Yes.
I was gonna say, he would gesture to Thrill. We do need to talk.
Oh no! Is this
Oh.
is this time? Is it time?
Also,
Yeah.
Ash,
Yeah.
Zeal, would you like company with your reconnaissance? Or would you like to do it alone?
Oh, you should totally take Ash with you.
Sure. I'll take.
Take him with you.
I'll have company.
It seems
Well-
it seems random people are approaching him in the nighttime, so please keep an eye on him.
Okay.
Oh.
All right.
Funny.
So let's knock these out as
Knock him out.
we got a lot. So Zeal, you are casing Strangford businesses.
Yep.
How are you doing that?
Going around to the businesses, sneaking around, checking, going inside, noting where all of the security is. Your standard casing.
Okay.
Not doing anything fancy.
Prowl or hunt probably works for this.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a preference? I guess they're the same for you, huh?
Yeah, it doesn't matter.
And because you have Ash with you, we will give you an assist,
An assist?
like an extra
Okay.
die.
How about, what about if it's better effect with two people doing it?
Oh,
I already
because it's a
got 3 dice
long-term
on that.
project, that doesn't enter into it.
Got it. All right, I will roll.
Cool. 3
Success.
ticks. Does that fill it? It does fill it?
It does.
It does. Yep.
Okay, I will tell you everything about Strangford's businesses. Long last. Strangford's main business is the Leviathan business. He also has several different stockhouses, slaughterhouses, fish farms, workhouses for clothing, all of which are basically sweatshops in Dunslow and, oh my god, why can I remember the name of the district? Well, it doesn't matter. One of the other southern districts, the name I cannot remember. Those are kind of his next businesses, and then finally he has a business of private security that he rents out to other members of the city's elite, but they also double as shadows / assassins, which is much more lucrative than the other legitimate businesses, minus the Leviathan blood, which of course is Wrath of God money. Most of the workhouses and warehouses and farms are in the south of the city. Private security is housed in different areas with satellite offices, with the main one being on Strangford Island, just off of his property. Many of his workers live on Strangford Island, and you will see several different people flip off or spit in the estate's general direction as they are coming home from the sweatshops. They do not like him very much, though thanks to you, the positive sentiment is growing, as many of them are now able to get health care for injuries they sustain on the job. That's about it. Follow-up questions?
No.
Coleridge and Dunslow. That's the other one. That's where most of the legit businesses are.
And would I be able to find like something like through casing all of his businesses? Am I able to kind of get an idea of a schedule that Strangford might
Personally visit?
be? Yeah, like where he might be. You know, he always visits this location on a Wednesday or something like that. You know, any kind of pattern.
I think I would need not a very long clock, but a separate clock. Which you
fine.
can have people work on it with you. I would say that's a 4-tick clock, not very hard. You can spend another DT on that. I know, Tracy, you were saying you weren't sure what you wanted Falka to do. If you wanted to help on trying to learn Strangford's schedule now that you know all the businesses, you could do that too. Just kind of depends how you want to do it.
Yes, I might be interested in
Up to
helping
you.
with that.
I'm just volunteering.
Actually, well, that's probably a smart thing to do, but
Do you have a thing you want to do?
It's like not really a thing, but I was thinking of just killing my 2 downtimes down by the pits where I do a bit of training, and then I can try to, after I kind of rough them up, see who I can recruit.
Okay,
to
so you're gonna try to recruit some muscle. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so let's finish Zeal first, then we'll go to that.
Yep.
So you want to try to learn his schedule?
I don't know. Is that something we would want? Just
Yes.
curious.
I think so.
Okay.
100%.
Then I'll do it.
Any information is useful information.
Got it.
So basically, you're gonna be following Strangford to learn his schedule. Okay.
Sounds good to me.
I'd say Hunt or Prowler, both good. I set up Hunt. And Ash is with you, so you can have 4.
Okay.
Ooh.
Another
Well,
6.
almost finished. So you know a lot of his schedule. You don't have everything. You follow him to his legit businesses and to the docks where he sees the Leviathan captain. Sometimes he does it himself, but at this point he's busy securing his power in the city. You're not able to find out how and when he is dealing with the private security / assassins he has on retainer.
Got it. Okay.
But you could do that next time. Falka, so you are going to go to the pits and rough people up. You're basically going to hey, I beat the shit out of you, but I've got work for you type of thing.
Yeah. I was gonna, and kind of just see who I think might be capable, use it to scout people out. So I was gonna use the time to train as a downtime, and then, acquire some assets.
I don't know how to do this mechanically because they're 2 separate things. Hang on. How close are you to actually leveling up your skills if you're trying to train?
I was pretty. Oh, we can't get the 4 pips, right? So.
No. And training will only give you 1 experience in the stat.
Okay. I don't have to do that because I'm actually pretty up in my skirmish.
Yeah.
So. Okay. I could just go there and just.
So I would
try to
say
acquire
how you were
assets.
doing this is, I would say either command or sway, either one, because
It says right here. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt, but
Oh,
there
go
is a
ahead.
rule for acquiring the asset.
Mhm.
Use your crew's tier as the base. A 1 through 3 is a asset tier -1. 4 through
Okay.
5 is at your tier. 6 is tier +1, and a crit is tier +2.
Okay.
You can spend coin to raise the result of this roll beyond critical by spending 2 coin per additional tier level added.
Okay. So you're tier 2, so it'll be 2d. All right. Oh, actually, I need to think. The thugs.
An export
So
or
I'd
a
say-
gang.
Yeah, so I would say this is a variable tier. You can recruit worse versions. You'll basically, what you get is what you get. You're not going to be able to fail this, really.
Okay.
So let's roll. So that is at tier. So
That is
you-
at tier, yep.
You are able to recruit a tier, essentially more temporarily recruit more dregs. So you've got like another small gang of 3 people that you beat the shit out of at the fighting pits.
Okay.
Do you want to get more people, or do you want to spend time on something else?
Or did you want to train?
Or you can train if you want to up to you.
I kind of want to train, actually. But do I have to, if I want to like up a skill, I have to obviously do something that hones that skill?
I mean, mechanically train is like you were just going and you're going to do that skill and you'll get one of experience in that category, basically.
Okay.
The other way you can do it is you can spend your experience that you get at the end of the session, or desperate rolls will give you experience in the thing that you're doing a desperate roll of. Those are the
Okay.
ways you level up your skills.
Yeah, I do kind of want to train. I want to level up a couple of skills.
Okay.
So,
you just spend time at the fighting pits fighting, and you can just add your red XP.
perfect.
Or is it green? Because it's skirmish?
It would be green, yeah.
Yeah.
Prowess.
Yeah.
Got it.
If that's what you want to level up, what are you looking to level up?
Actually, more my resolve.
Okay.
If I can, because I realize I do kind of command and or sway a lot, and I don't really have.
Here's what you
tips in
could
that.
do if you wanted. Just a suggestion. You could, Velvet, are you going to go get some of your working girl friends for this party?
I was planning on it, yeah, if that's what Warden wants.
Is
Do
that
I
what
go on a
Warden
field trip?
wants?
Yes, get some party favors.
Okay.
So you could go with Velvet to recruit some
Okay, I'm on.
Courtesans?
recruit
I'm
some
on a field trip
courtesans, and so
to
you
learn.
can learn to talk them up and negotiate.
Oh,
rates.
you want to learn to talk to people? I could help you with that.
Yeah, I'm a little intimidated, but yes.
You're usually used to talking at people, not to them.
Yeah, but apparently you need to be good at these things. So yes, I'll go with Velvet.
Okay.
Okay.
Velvet, you doing the
Tracy, I
same?
don't know if you wanted to talk about which resolve skill you're wanting to level up. You don't have to.
Yeah, either command or sway.
Okay.
Yeah, it's basically mechanically it works out to be the same, but if you guys want to flavor it either way, it's fine.
Well, I was gonna say if it's a tune, Velvet would talk to her about something different.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
That's why I was asking. Okay. All right, you can come with me.
I'm going to do the same roll, Velvet, because you are acquiring temporary friends.
Yes.
Okay. Again, I think this is variable. I don't think there's a minimum threshold. So I will do that.
These are nice
Success.
girls.
These are great girls.
Not as nice as me, of course.
These are
but nice.
almost Velvet quality girls.
Almost.
You're tier +3, Velvet.
Aww.
You're talking, you're negotiating rates. One of them finds Falka cute, starts hitting on her a little bit. And you guys
That's pretty oogoos.
have them set up for your party next week.
Sick.
I think everyone's done downtime except for Warden and Thrill. Warden, you have one left, and Thrill, I believe you have one left.
I have one left.
Yes? What would you like to do?
Well, does Daddy want to go first?
Yeah, I'm gonna actually also acquire an asset. I want some really nice alcohol.
Okay. So yeah, again, you can't really fail. You'll get what you get. So
Yep.
let's you want the really nice stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You
Ooh,
get
that
really
is some
nice
really.
stuff.
Where are these successes
Let's
when we're actually
fucking
playing,
go.
right? But I'm sure Frank will take this all into
You
account
guys
for our.
get a bunch of top shelf booze. It's like one below top shelf. It's not quite like the dom, but it's
Not
good
like
stuff.
Class A Azul. It's
Yeah.
It's like the high quality stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, and high quality beer in kegs, good wines that have been imported. You are set on booze. Thrill.
Yeah. I think I need to make some things. Make a thing.
What would you like to make, Thrill?
Whatever I want. Because I can make whatever I want, I say. We'll see. I was thinking between a few. I was deciding. It's almost too good of an opportunity to pass up.
Are you making another chessboard, Thrill?
No. That would be easy. I already know how to do that. No, I'm trying to figure out if I should be making, I'm looking at the list of formulas I can go off of. Devil
I see.
Root, or if I should make some heart calm for the occasion.
Wait, you're making some poison?
You're killing people? Okay, continue.
I'm
Yep.
just making it. I'm not telling you what I'm using it for. I just want to have it.
Okay, tell me, what are you making?
I really feel like, yeah, I'd like to make some heart calm because he has experience in that.
Okay, so that is tier 4, which I
Yeah.
believe we use your tinker and you get +1
Mhm.
because you're an alchemist, yes?
I am.
This might be a relevant time for
Do you want to have that talk?
that talk to happen.
Well, do you want to have the
Okay.
talk first then?
You guys can have a talk.
Yeah.
Thrill is
Okay.
in his lab getting
I'm
components.
in my lab. I'm making. I'm cooking.
All right, let me
Mhm.
move. I'm gonna
Let me
move you
cook.
guys into the lab.
Let me
Oh,
cook,
and
Zeal.
with the workshop, he doesn't generate heat to gather the resources, right?
Dangerous
I
things,
don't.
yes.
Yes.
And this is, yeah, these are pretty bad things.
But he would only need to gather stuff for rare. Otherwise, it's assumed with workshop, I believe, that you just have the stuff at hand.
I have this stuff.
If
please,
it
it's
is
full of
rare,
stuff.
then you have to gather. Or if you wanted to acquire it, yeah. But I think he's good since it's not rare. Heart Calm is just unreliable.
Yeah, heart calm is not rare.
All right, you guys want to have a
So-
talk?
Go on, Zeal.
Let's
I'm
have a
working.
talk.
What do you want to talk about, boy?
So I have heard you speak on this before, but I assume as a physiker, I know that you're meant to heal the body, but I'm sure you know ways to do the opposite.
He kind of like looks over his shoulder as he's starting to work. Yes, that is knowledge I possess. That is one thing about knowing how to heal people is you know the opposite. You know, intrinsic knowledge of the body. It works both ways.
Well, I've been thinking about this a little bit. You know, with the Saints, subtlety wasn't really on the table when it
Oh.
came to options. But they did enjoy their drugs and their poisons.
Do they?
And it made me think a little bit.
Especially blood needle.
Especially
blood
blood
needle,
needle.
brother.
We will not, I will not be asking you to make blood needle.
Well, he can.
Well,
if he
maybe
wants.
actually maybe. So, there are two things that I was hoping you could maybe find. There's no rush on this.
Uh-huh.
I would like a poison that works slowly on the body.
Oh.
Something that's not detected right away, certainly not by the person who's ingested it, and
wonder.
hopefully something that can evade the interrogative efforts of a criminal investigation.
And what do you intend to use this for?
Well, I just want to be prepared.
Of course. Can I ask you a question? He's gonna turn around. He has a vial in his hand. This is so good. Oh, how convenient that you've specified exactly that you want that. And he's gonna bring this vial right up under your nose. Smell this for me.
We don't know each other that well.
It's under your nose. You've already inhaled it, so.
He shakes his head and he takes a whiff.
Do you smell anything at all? You don't smell anything.
I don't no.
Perfect. See, it's so funny that you've asked me this. This is completely undetectable. Works slowly, untraceable practically. It's like a heart attack.
Perfect.
How's
And there's
your
another
mind?
one that I was hoping maybe you'd be able to create for us.
For us or for you?
Well, for us, but there's no reason to share it with everybody yet. It could just be between you and me for now.
I love when people say that. Go on.
I'd like a poison that could make you question someone's sanity.
Ooh.
Maybe drive them a little mad. Make them a little irrational. Make people question if they're really fit to be making decisions.
Interesting. I have something. Nothing like that exists, but I know something I could alter to have that effect, I think.
You could certainly invent something that would do that.
He thinks if he took his thought is if I take dream essence and I mix it with thought essence, I could probably get that effect for him. Is what he's thinking. If I combine those two.
That's fucking evil.
I know.
That's what I do.
I know. I'm an alchemist, aren't I? I think I could put that together. That's a pretty serious drug. You realize?
I do.
I trust you'd only use it for good.
I only ever do anything for good.
You know, you'd be surprised.
At what?
Well, how many people think they're doing good, but they're really not?
Maybe I would be surprised. I'd be pretty surprised to think that anybody thinks they're doing good in this town.
You don't think it's possible?
Oh no, I think it's possible. But I don't think it happens.
Why do you think it doesn't happen?
It's this place.
Oh, you really think it has that great of effect on people?
It's rotten through and through.
Better to burn it all then, yes? And that is what you do with sickness. Burn it out. Let new cells regrow, right?
So long as you don't burn away the rest of the body.
Exactly. Why
Is that what you want to do?
I'm immediately both asking each other the same thing. Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're doing?
You guys are the Spider-Man meme. You?
Us, you? Is that what you're doing? That happened in game. I'm convinced they both asked each other the same question
At the same time, yeah.
at the same time.
Uh,
His mouth just.
no,
No, that's not what you're doing.
I don't want to burn the city to the ground. Not literally.
Figuratively.
Metaphorically, let's light some torches.
Well, I guess I would ask why you're doing it before I continue further.
Does it matter?
Of course it matters. You need to remember why you're doing it, so you don't lose yourself.
I'm doing it because I've already lost myself.
You think you're going to regain yourself, then?
I think there's nothing to regain.
Well,
I've got one purpose. And when it's done, it's done.
well, if your intentions are good like I think they are, or at the very least our goals are similar, it seems, then I'll help you. I'll make you whatever you want. As long as you
Good.
remember why it should be done. I don't give a fuck if you've lost yourself, but there are people in this city who are victims of it.
I understand that. I hope you understand that too.
I do. Why do you think I do what I do?
You want a seat on the council, right?
What?
Did she said that out loud to all of us, right? No? Oh,
No,
I'm
that
sorry.
that was
Never
just
mind.
to.
I
That
mean,
was-
if you want to
that-
assume you
that was
can.
just a
I'm so
velvet.
sorry.
No, it's okay. That was just a
That
velvet.
I was like, I
No,
thought
you're
that
good.
was okay. Never mind.
Scratch that. Go on. Come up with something else.
No, I think that would be the end of the conversation for Zeal. You wouldn't have much more to go.
Well, I'll make you what I need. What you need.
So you were going
you.
to make heart calm?
I am. It seems that will benefit both of us.
Okay, so it's 3 for your tinker, and then I believe you get a +1 because of you being an
do.
alchemist.
Indeed, I do.
Oh, by the way, heart calm is tier 4, so you will need tier +2 in aggregate.
And that depends. Wait, depending on what I roll, is how much money I need to spend. Correct?
Yes, correct.
Yeah. I've got some stuff in my little stash. Right, I can pull from that, can't I? Well, I have a little bit of altcoin on me too, but all right, I'm ready.
Go for it.
I do not see a roll.
Wait, really? You don't?
I don't.
Does anyone else, or no? Is it just me that's messed up?
I see it.
Oh,
I
I
don't-
see it now.
Redo it. That's a weird glitch.
I'll see it now.
Okay.
All right.
Still see it?
I see it now. Yeah.
Okay.
A mixed success, really.
Oof,
With
that
my
is just
5.
at tier, so that is tier 2, so you would need to pay 2 coin to make it.
I can do that.
Alright, do your 2 coin,
remove
and
them.
you have 1 dose of heart calm.
Eli ASMR.
Just hear, yeah, I was gonna say you just hear Eli breathing
Sorry, I'm,
into the mic.
muting and unmuting as he's like breathing into the mic.
I've made it. It's done. I have heart calm.
No need to munchkin.
That is basically going to do it for us, but I just want to ask Hannah, would Eden like to have that conversation in the ghost field right now, or would you like to wait till next time?
Oh, we can do it now.
Up to you.
Yeah, let's just go for it. I don't.
Why not?
Excellent. Eden, you are in the ghost field, and you are at the Veil, and you are talking with your frenemy Mari, who is just sitting there before you, and you have heard everything that Enid was saying and that the Conduit was saying as a passive observer for the last few days while the gang has been getting ready for this party. You have been stewing and plotting. What do you want to say or do?
I wasn't actually prepared for this.
We'd love to fly.
We can do it next time if you're not prepared. It's okay.
We can see how it goes. So, what are your plans for Warden?
What? You know my plans for Warden.
I do? Remind me.
1 second, I have to put my baby down.
Thank you, Chris. I appreciate you. Give me a sec while I bring up artwork. I need him. He is proving useful to me. Those artifacts that you're gathering will be wonderful for my plans.
And what are your plans? Do you want to tell me?
Eden, what are you digging at?
I think, do you really think Warden would be good in a position of power, though?
Not as good as me.
I don't think Warden should be in a position of power.
No? You don't want me to throw away my favorite toy, do you?
What if someone else could be in that place instead?
You talking about yourself, Eden? Do you think you have what it takes?
I think I do.
Well, you've refused to join my little club. I don't take it personally, but I need someone on my side. Are you on my side, Eden?
Does that mean Warden's out of the way if I say yes?
That's a lot to think about, Eden.
Well, that's the deal I'm proposing.
I'll think about it. Talk
Please
soon.
do. Talk soon.
And I think we'll end there. Thank you, everyone, for watching. Please join the Discord so we can all go crazy about this.
This is just a season of Game of Thrones now.
Yes.
Truly? Is happening? All y'all all mean bitches.
Thrill is Renly. Sorry.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Thrill is Ned Stark. Like, you all.
I don't want it.
Please join the Discord so we can go crazy about this together. This is just insane. And we will be back on Friday with another episode of Grim Domains. Thank you all for watching. Please, if you enjoyed the artwork, donate to the stream. Otherwise, follow the stream. It doesn't matter if you donate or not. We love you all the same, and we will see you again next time.
Bye.
Everyone.
Bye.
All through the night they scrap and fight, blood boiling and blood spilt. They pull the strings, cut heads off kings in this gang that they built. Fight with shadows price, hearts will pound. Oh, what they want is what they get. Once they got their sights set, they never quit. It's the rise of the conduit. It's the rise of the conduit.